Hi, it's Roz from the Oracle Card Academy, and I love Oracle cards. And I feel like if you're watching this video, you may well have feelings about Oracle cards too. Oracle cards have played such a special part in all of the courses and workshops that I've run over the years, and in the thousands of one-to-one sessions that I've done. And I thought it might be funny and lovely and interesting for you to find out about how the Oracle Card Academy actually started. So back in the day, like 12 years ago, when I used to live in Devon, I would run evening workshops and I loved them. And I had a capacity crowd of like 10, okay? And we'd go through the whole evening together, have an amazing time, and we'd get to the end, and sometimes we'd only have time to do either the visualization or the Oracle cards. So it's quite a tough choice, and I'd stand up in front of the group and I'd say, look, come on, what are we going to choose? Are we going to choose Oracle cards or are we going to choose the visualization? And they would always choose the Oracle cards. And I did something which was pretty radical at the time. I would divide that group of 10 into pairs, 5 little pairs, and I would encourage them to talk about what the Oracle card that they had in their hand meant to them. And you could see everyone like sitting there in the group, like with their Oracle card in front of them, looking at their Oracle card, and there was this look in their eyes which was just like, it's all going to be fine when I get the guidebook. I'm going to understand exactly what this means when I get the guidebook. And it became like a standing joke, because I'd walk around and I'd kind of sense this and see this, and I'd just be like, let's just leave the guidebook there. Just leave it there just for a minute. And I'd encourage them to talk about what the card which they had in their hand meant to them, to each other. So they'd look at the card and they'd say, okay, so this is what this card means to me. Not what the card said across the top, not the little bit of writing that sometimes is along the bottom of the Oracle card, but what the Oracle card meant to them, what stood out to them. And I saw the most incredible thing happen, because as they sat together and talked about what the card meant to them, what I saw happen was for them to connect with what I will call their truth. They're sitting there and they're looking at the card and they're taking time to become aware of what it is that the symbols and the colours that speak to them the most in that card really mean to them. And from that place of understanding exactly what they can do about it. And I saw lives change, because it's so important that you work out what things mean to you, that you get to your truth. Because once you understand what the symbols and colours in the Oracle cards mean to you, and you have your own personal understanding of that, your truth is somewhere from which you can really build. I saw the members of the group growing confidence. I saw them having fun. I saw them being with each other and helping each other to explore and open up even more to what those things meant. Because tell me this, do you have this situation in life where you can have someone you really care about in your life? It could be one of your kids, it could be one of your friends, it could be someone that you work with, it could even be someone that you're in a close, intimate relationship with. And you can sit there and you can tell them until you're blue in the face exactly what you see in them, exactly how amazing they are, exactly how wonderful they are, how skilled, how talented, how their life could be. But if it doesn't resonate for them, how helpful is it? Well, I don't think it's helpful at all. I think the most helpful thing is to help someone to work out what a symbol or colour in an Oracle card means to them and what they can do about it. So that was the birth of the Oracle Card Academy, with my capacity crowd of 10 back in the day in Devon, really developing this way of helping each other to explore and discover what that Oracle card meant to them. And then it grew. And people started saying to me, Ros, you know that way that you read Oracle cards? Can you show me how to do it? And I said, yeah, cool, of course I can. And so I saw that as I taught this method of reading Oracle cards, and the guidebook's still on the floor, and you're not being told this is what it means, but you're exploring what it means to you, that lives changed. I saw that this method was being picked up and taken out into corporate jobs. I saw that this method was picked up and being taken out into counselling roles, into time that was spent with grandchildren, into parenting, into weight loss, into projects that had been sat on the shelf forever and never got done, and into really discovering what you really wanted and having the confidence to actually do it. And so it grew organically. More and more people, through word of mouth, heard about the Oracle Card Academy method and wanted to know more. So I've put together an 8-week course for you, which will teach you the Oracle Card Academy method, which is the way I read Oracle cards and the way that I have taught many students to read Oracle cards, so that this method is something which helps them to work out what they really want and gives them the confidence to actually get it. So I'd love to share with you what's inside the course. So let's go there now and see what you can look forward to in the Oracle Card Academy.